Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm wearing a brand, U equals to you, thanks to Bruce Richmond. So Bruce, one day when we meet, I'm going to give to you a hoodie like this one. So hi everyone, how are you doing? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is another brand new Friday. And as you know, every Friday I bring you the tea on HIV. And today I got tea, okay? I got a story. And as you know, or rather you probably don't know, but my name is Doreen, a young woman living with HIV, the founder of I Am a Beautiful Story, and I do run this beautiful YouTube channel. Do not mind the fact that I have to remove my wig every 1 second. It is because I am not yet used to hair. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you to everybody who is subscribing, liking my videos, sharing them, leaving the very nice comments. I truly see you and I truly appreciate you, so thank you so much. So today I have a little bit of a story, and also I am promoting something that I have been working on. So your love, your support, your what is it called, the way you people root for me, I still need it today. So in the International AIDS Society always runs conferences after every 2 years. Those are the conferences where advocacy, policies, and other stuff are made. But also, they have a scientific conference that happens also after every 2 years. I think it's after every 2 years, yeah, because it's usually the normal conference, then the scientific, then normal, then scientific. That is how it happens. So in 2019, I wanted to go to Netherlands, where it was happening. Actually, if you have ever interacted with me via Zoom, my background is Amsterdam. I have never been to Amsterdam, but it's Amsterdam because that is where my love for the IAS started. So in 2018, I walked into an office, one of the people involved in the HIV response, one of the leaders, and I told him, hey, I want to go to Netherlands. And he told me, okay. That was in February. Instead of me doing the sensible thing of going and finding a passport, I kept quiet. So somewhere in between towards the conference, he sends me a text and tells me, hi Doreen, kindly send me your passport number. Me and passports where and where. I did not have passport at all. So that is how that opportunity actually just went by, and I never made it to Netherlands for the International AIDS conference, which actually marked where women went to Netherlands and championed for DTG for all. DTG is the new regimen, the dolutegravir regimen, so that I do not leave anybody behind. So in 2019, the scientific conference was happening in Mexico. I did not make it there. In 2020, we were supposed to go to San Francisco. Let me tell you, me and a friend of mine called Amanda from Uganda, we had plans. We had plans about that San Francisco conference, but we applied for scholarships. We applied for this very beautiful community village activity. For every international conference, there's always a community village where communities just bring in the advocacy. Like it's one beautiful. I went to the ICASA 2019 community village. Oh God, I love the village more than the conference itself. So yeah, done this beautiful community village concept, but Corona came and we were not able to attend the IAS 2020 physically. However, we were able to attend online. I almost said spiritually. We were able to attend online, and I did not attend many of the sessions because it was a new thing. You know, it's like Corona threw us and now we had to readjust, so it was a little bit new for all of us. But I actually got my first scholarship last year. So this year, I was just on my own, minding my own business. Then This year, the scientific conference this year was supposed to happen in Berlin, Germany. And then I saw this call for application for young people, where by the IAS and other partners were creating a digital youth space that was going to help young leaders involved in the HIV response to be able to shape the conversation, co-create, and there is another thing that you're supposed to do that I have actually forgotten. So I have like 5 of my friends sent me the same call for application. So I said, this is my sign, and I applied. So when I applied, I did not even know what we were going to do, by the way. So I just applied, and one afternoon I was sleeping on my couch, this same couch over here. I had just come out of my shift, and I was just sleeping, and then I don't even know why I was looking at my emails, but I have normalized looking at my emails because a lot of things had sent there, used to be sent there, and I never used to see them, and then yeah, stuff happened. So I see this email that says, "Hi Doreen, congratulations! Out of the over 200 applications, yours was selected." I screamed, and then I fell off this couch. And then I woke up, and then I looked and I said, "Thank you, Jesus." And then I went back to falling again. I do not know where I was clumsy, but yeah, so I was so happy. And then I finally got to meet 11 incredible young people from across the world who have the same vision as I do, who are beautiful and amazing youth advocates and young leaders involved in the HIV response. And today you're going to see and hear some of them talk. We have Ashley from Canada.
So I'd say one of the biggest things that I learned during the design sprint was not only how long they take, but how rewarding they are after you do them. I didn't realize how long design sprints were, and our design sprint was only 5 days. And in these 5 days, we had hours jam-packed of just so many activities and so many things that we were learning. And I felt that even though we were on Zoom for so long, I was still engaged the entire time, especially when we were trying to learn all of these different programs, such as Mural. I'd never used Mural before. And going into this, I thought that my non-tech savvy self wasn't going to really understand how to use programs like this. But I was able to learn quite quickly, and I really surprised myself. And I thought it was so great that even though that there may be some people who were struggling with these programs, everyone was so patient and so kind and respectful of one another that if we did hit bumps along the way, everything ended up patching itself out because all of us had such a great respect for each other. So that working together, even though online, worked very smoothly, and it was really fun too. To be honest, I wish this story was a little bit more fun than it actually is, but I found out that I was chosen to be one of the youth delegates while just sitting on my bed. Basically, I was waiting for days to find out, and I was checking my emails every single day, but I was also in school too, so I was kind of going back and forth doing both. And then one day, I was just sitting at home, not really doing anything, on my email, and my partner, he was in class at the time on Zoom, and we were both in the basement together. And so when I found out, I yelled quite loudly, "Oh my God." And it scared him, which was kind of funny, but I couldn't believe it. I was in utter shock. But I was sitting in my bed. Not the best story, but still a fun one, just because I was completely not expecting it at all, and it was the best surprise. What initially drew me to applying to be a part of the Digital Youth Hub was when I was contacted about the opportunity. I was contacted through the Elizabeth Glazier Pediatric AIDS Foundation, an AIDS organization founded in the States that I have done a lot of work with in the past. And to be honest, I had never heard about the Youth Hub, or I really didn't know what to expect, except I knew I was going to be working online, and I thought it'd be an amazing opportunity considering being in COVID and not really doing too much in terms of advocacy, going out and doing speeches like I had normally done. I thought that this would be a great way to connect with other like-minded individuals such as myself, and hope to hopefully create a difference in the HIV and AIDS community.
We have Paul from Zimbabwe.
My name is Paul Mawasilolo, and I'm an HIV advocate from Zimbabwe. You know, the internet and the social media platforms and various digital platforms have become a playground for young people. And with this COVID-19 calling for virtual means, I felt it very important to be part of this creation in order to ensure that we sustain the gains we have made in the HIV response, and also to ensure that we continue to provide quality access to treatment, care, and support for young people living and affected with HIV. I was at home, it was like in the evening, the time that I opened the emails, then I opened my email, then I saw a congratulatory message, I was so happy. I woke up out of the blankets, I danced, I made a cup of coffee, that was amazing. Creating this digital space, it means a lot, I felt so empowered, so a sense of belonging, valued, so cared, by just coming up with other young leaders from different parts of the world, bringing up bright minds, lived stories, and beautiful ideas, just to develop a digital space that is going to benefit young people. That was a great experience so far, and I'm really enjoying that this platform is going to ensure that we sustain the gains and we continue to provide good quality services virtually to young people.
And then we have Stefano from Philippines.
The Philippines is currently experiencing one of the fastest growing HIV epidemics in the world, according to a UNAIDS report. But what was worrying to me at the very least is that the cases are among young men who have sex with men, a demographic to which I belong to. I ended up taking active roles in raising HIV awareness using digital platforms and my social media. My partner, who is equally active in the HIV response in the Philippines, sent me this opportunity and told me that I should give it a try, and this was receiving bouts of rejections and road bumps that I've faced in my med school applications. Now, it took me a while for me to get the motivation to do, but eventually I told myself that if not now, then when? I told myself that this role of wanting to champion for HIV awareness is a hard one, knowing that HIV-related stigma and gender-based violence and stigma is still a big problem in the Philippines. But I choose to fight the fight because it is necessary, and this is my motivation for applying. I received the email. I was at home talking to my friends over video chat because at that time we were still in one of the world's longest and harshest lockdowns. I was telling them about all the rejections I faced so far and how I was very upset with my performance in the many applications I've sent for a med school that I wanted to be in. And I opened up my Gmail thinking that my application will reach a different conclusion, only to find out that I got accepted to be one of the IAS's young leaders. I cried very ugly in front of my webcam, and my friends were saying congratulations to me for getting accepted. So yeah. So the journey so far has been very insightful and thrilling, knowing that I got to be part of equally passionate and amazing individuals, and all of us matched really well, and it was a very dynamic team that fit every description that one could ever think of. And to be honest, I had a lot of self-doubt coming in because everyone was heavily decorated and have made very good impacts in their respective communities. But I know that I had something to offer because I was chosen to be one of the handful, a chosen few as a matter of fact, to be part of this endeavor. We got to meet experts, we got to work as a team, I got to meet new friends around the world, and through all of that, we got to create the Youth Hub, which will hopefully help a lot of people one day. So yeah.
And as the IAS starts on 18th, I am so happy that I got to be part of this journey. When we first had our first onboarding call, I was lost. We were told to co-create something, and I was lost. I was lost, but I could wing it most of the time. And sometimes I would feel like this is so IT-ish, I cannot. But then here we are. The journey has been amazing. I have met incredible people, incredible, and I mean incredible, and I want to meet them in real life. By the way, I am so tired of working with people I have not met physically. It is beginning to not sound okay. So I want to meet this particular set of people. You know why I'm saying that is because last year I also met this amazing group of 12 people who were working together in the Life Force cohort, first cohort of the Life Force, and I never got to meet them, and our time just ended without us meeting, and I do not feel okay about that. So yeah. So, but I've gotten to meet amazing young leaders in the HIV response. I've gotten to meet amazing people who are working with the IAS. I've gotten to meet, to be exposed to a world that I never really thought I would be part of. So I can say that this journey has been incredible to me, and I am looking forward to the 20th of July when we actually finally get to gift young people across the world a beautiful tool that we named, and actually this name came from Ashley, so we named it the Youth Hub. It's basically a hub. It's digital, but it's a hub. You get to see everything about young people, about the HIV response. You get to be mentored, and you get to be paired by to a mentor, so you can become a mentor or a mentee. You get to collaborate. You get to learn the resources. Oh my God, they're amazing. And it's not just one thing that I'm happy about IAS 2021 is it's no longer about conference, go home, next year conference, go home again. This is not just conference, go home. This is action. This is us taking accountability for the things that we can do for young people, for the things that we can achieve. For a young person who does not even know what the Youth Hub is, they finally get to even understand, because we are all community advocates and we're all community leaders in the HIV response. So definitely, even for young people who are not in the digital space, they still get to see what other young people are doing and how they can even get involved in all of this. So stay tuned to my social media pages. We're going to be updating a lot of TikToks coming up, a lot of challenges. So please support, like, retweet, share, do everything you have to do, but also ensure that you join us and you get involved. So thank you so much. Bye-bye. And my birthday is coming up, so please start gathering yourself small and send me a gift. This year I am not doing what we did last year of saying, oh my God, I am so proud of you. It is gift I want. Gift or go home. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to me to the very end. See you next week with a brand new video after the conference, and I'll definitely give you a review about the conference and a little bit about what we did during the conference. So join us and do not be left behind. Bye.